and welcome to The Recipe, where we take the journey with you to access and use the ingredients we each have to get life cooking. I first off wanted to thank everyone for joining us this week for the second episode, and shouts out to you guys for sticking with us for the journey. If you guys remember, last week we gave you guys Ava DuVernay, who has been parting waters in the film industry. And so this week we wanted to make sure we followed up with that same level of heat and introduced you guys to someone who really needs no introduction at all. Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, an American philosopher and prolific astrophysicist who has been actively and innovatively engaging the world in the field of astronomy. An educator, author, and science communicator, Neil deGrasse Tyson once said, "There's no greater education than one that is self-driven." Tyson made this statement in response to one's intrigue about how science can be made more appealing to children. In summary, his response was that we're naturally driven by our curiosity. Our belief that we can do better, the people, ideas, and aspirations that get us out of bed every morning speak to the importance of being proactive in educating ourselves. Now granted, when Neil made this statement, he was speaking to how self-education is applied in the field of science. But the principle actually can be used in practically any facet of our lives. So for the basketball player that wants to be the next Kobe Bryant, that means building your skills both in and out of practice. For the next Jay-Z that's hearing this message, you've got to dig deep and keep coming with rhymes that are better than your last. And for those who aspire to explore the deepest corners of our galaxy, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, well, you should probably start studying now, because he's like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of science. The takeaway here is that when we observe the principles Tyson encourages us to follow, we open our minds up to exploring new depths of our talents and uncover skills that serve as the very foundation of our success. Applying this progressive aptitude to every righteous thing we do not only allows us to be more self-reliant, it makes it so that we grow and develop on our own terms. So remember, as you move forward through the week, if it's to be, it's up to me. And thank you so much for watching this week's episode of The Recipe, and we look forward to seeing you for the next one.